I'll take this piece of rope. I might find a use for this wax block and that wooden stick. A solid wooden board. I'll take it. Richard, this is a bad idea. Please try not to burn down the whole forest. I actually made fire. I could put that in the basket, but it won't help. Nice. I've melted the wax.
Call me a craftsman. I actually made myself a candle.
Now that I've lit the candle, I can put this out. I don't want to be responsible for a forest fire. A trap door. Well, well, well. What do we have here? A secret door. I wonder what's down below. There is something deeply unsettling about this place. I don't like it. I should look around and get back to the city as soon as possible. What's this? These two pieces of paper have some interesting symbols on them. They appear to be different languages, though. I wonder what they mean.
I don't recognize these symbols. Strange-looking symbols. They don't look like any kind of human language I've ever seen.
I can stare at these symbols all day, but it won't help. I'm sorry to bother you again. Can you tell me anything about these symbols?
Why, of course. These are ancient Sumerian symbols, cuneiform to be more precise, one of the oldest forms of writing.
Wow, you really know your stuff. Are you able to read them?
I recognize what they are, but I have no idea how to read them.
That's okay. Thank you anyway. This has been very helpful. Okay, this is helpful. Those symbols are Sumerian cuneiform. I should look into that. No point in asking Judy for help with this. She's as much of a history buff as I am a sports fan. I'll do some research on my own. Keyword, Sumerian. Let's see what this library has. Here's the most recent article, published a year ago. It says, From Archaeology to Psychiatry, Professor Dr. Cornelius Blake, Ph.D., a talented professor from St. George's University, is a well-known biologist. The professor's academic interests, however, extend beyond the biology courses he teaches at the university level. Blake's research in biology has made him a contender for the Nobel Prize, but he is also a historian and one of the nation's top experts on ancient Sumer and Egypt. He is one of a handful of people in the United States capable of translating ancient Sumerian cuneiform, from which he has received several awards. His accomplishments do not end there. He is also a brilliant mind in psychology and psychiatry. Most recently, he was part of a team from Washington Medical University that made historic breakthroughs in treating several challenging cases of schizophrenia. Interesting. I should visit the university and talk to Professor Blake. If he can translate Sumerian symbols, that would be a huge help. My guess is this secret society uses this ancient language as a code of some kind. Struggling with your bio research? Let me do it for you. Available for all types of research. Price is negotiable. 555-213-6897. Brian Kosloff. Hello, Professor.
Good afternoon.
My name is Richard. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
I'm a bit busy at the moment, but seeing as how you've already interrupted me, what can I do for you?
I'd like your help with something.
I'll see what I can do, but you don't look like a student. What's this about?
I understand you can translate Old Sumerian text. Is that right?
That's correct. I completed my dissertation on Sumerian literature during the 3rd dynasty of Ur. But I'm sorry, I don't offer tutoring on the subject. If you want to learn more about Sumerian language, you can buy my book, Forgotten Art and Literature in the Middle East. It's in the campus bookstore.
Maybe another time. I'm only looking to translate one piece of paper.
Can I see it?
Here.
Interesting. It appears to be a particularly early form of Sumerian writing, and yet it's been written on parchment less than 50 years old. Where did you get this?
I'm sorry, that's a private matter. I'd rather not say. I'll pay you for the translation, of course.
No, payment won't be necessary. I relish the opportunity to dig into texts I've never seen before. Hold on a moment.
What is it?
Sir, you must tell me where you got this.
I'm sorry. I really can't.
I just need time to translate it.
Of course. When can I come by to...
If you'll excuse me, I really must get back to work.
Just let me know when I should be...
Yes, come back in a day or two.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Professor.
Not a problem. Goodbye.
That was weird. Why was he so upset about the parchment? Does he know something? I better call Judy and have her check him out.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, Judy. Have you ever heard of Professor Cornelius Blake?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Look him up if you can.
Already on it. What do you want to know? Looks like a successful academic. He's got degrees in science, history, literature, a lot of writing credits in journals, teaches college classes. You don't think he's one of the bad guys, do you?
No, not really. After I spoke to Crazy Mike, I started poking around and found a piece of parchment with symbols on it. Turns out it was written in ancient Sumerian. And Blake is the only one who can translate the text.
Oh my god, please get to the point. This is so boring.
I found the parchment in an old shack where Crazy Mike made a deal with a man from a secret society. I think they're the ones responsible for these murders.
Okay, I'm back in.
When Blake saw the parchment, he started acting weird. Like he recognized it. Like he knew something.
Interesting. What do you need from me?
Take a closer look at him. I don't know, try hacking the campus closed-circuit cameras or something.
He's drinking coffee right now? He takes it with milk and 2 sugars. Hold on, make that 3 sugars.
Wow, you're too good.
You're right. I am too good for you. Stop trying to butter me up.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Judy. Let me know if anything happens, okay?
Oh god. He's on his 4th pack of sugar. Are those Splendas? Jesus.
Judy.
Yeah. I'll call you if the boring old professor does anything.
Thank you. Let's call it a day. I better get some rest. Time for some much-needed rest. Good morning, sweetheart.
Hey,
You sound tired. You sleep all right?
I guess. Well, actually, there was something I was thinking about last night.
What?
What happened to you back then? You know, when you got all weird and
Patricia.
I never got a straight answer from you. It's been years and I was just a kid. I didn't know what was going on and I've been afraid to ask you. I think about it a lot. You were like a different person. It was scary, but I'm not a kid anymore. Whatever it is, I can handle it.
Why are you so curious now?
Mom mentioned it the other day and I started thinking about it again. I know I can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but I love you. We all care about you, even Mom. She worries you're gonna end up as a drug addict or go crazy or something.
You don't have to worry about me. I don't do drugs. And I'm in a much better place now. I just had a bit of a crisis. That's all. It happens sometimes when you're older.
Like a midlife crisis? When guys have a midlife crisis, they start drinking or gambling or they buy a Porsche. They don't disappear for months or years. You cut yourself off from everyone. Even Judy didn't know what happened to you. I still don't see what you saw in her. Smart-ass bitch.
Watch your mouth, young lady. Judy was a good friend of mine. Don't talk about her like that.
I'm just glad you're not with her anymore. She was bossy. You never used to let anyone boss you around.
I let you boss me around.
I'm allowed to. I'm your daughter. And you're avoiding the question. What happened? Can't you tell me?
Yes, of course. Just not right now. I gotta go, okay, honey?
Yeah, fine. Just trying to talk to the invisible dad.
I'm sorry I haven't seen you much lately. I will soon. I promise. I just need time to figure something out.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm used to it. I have to do my homework anyway.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Hopefully Professor Blake has done some translating overnight. I should pay him a visit. Here's a new one. I'm not able to attend today's lecture. My colleague, Mr. Smith, will take over. In case of any problems, please contact me on my cell, 555-698-4777. Sincerely, Professor Cornelius Blake. Somebody wrote, "We don't need no education." I had the same attitude when I was in school. Hello, Professor.
Oh, it's you.
Were you able to translate the symbols?
You need to give me more time than that.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. It's just very important to me.
Well, I'm a very busy man. You'll just have to wait.
When will you have time to translate it?
I don't know. Maybe in a few days.
Can I take it for now then? I'll bring it back once you have time.
I'm sorry, but I left it at home.
I see. All right. No problem. I'll come back another day. I'll let you work for now. Goodbye.
Very well. Goodbye.
Left it at home? My ass. I bet he's already translated it and he knows something. I need to lure him out of the office and search the place.
Hello?
Professor Cornelius Blake?
Yes? Who is this?
My name is Jason Truman, one of your bio students. Something terrible happened in the classroom. Please, Professor, we need your help.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Thank you, Professor.
It worked like a charm. Now I just need to find a place to hide.
There was a loose wire. I didn't even have to pull very hard on it. I unlocked the door.
All right, I don't have much time. I'll look around quickly and get out of here. Blood and skin samples. I better take it. Look at that. He actually translated the symbols. I'll just borrow this. Blood and skin samples I found in Blake's office. I should take a closer look at them. But how? And where? The translated Sumerian symbols. A picture of a young woman. Maybe Blake's daughter. Wait a minute. There's a key hidden in the back of the frame. I unlocked the door.
This appears to be Blake's diary, or more of a work journal than a personal diary. Wow, it's incredibly detailed. Psychiatry, biology, anthropology. This guy studies everything. Let me see if there's anything helpful in here. This guy really knows his stuff. He's been working on 3 huge projects simultaneously. You have to admit his genius. This section seems focused on biology, even some history. He's very interested in Iran. I wonder what for. An old Sumerian civilization? So this is why he was interested in my parchment. Let's see, student biology research, homework assignments. What's this? Here's something written in red. It says, Metaphobia? What the hell is that? It seems to be Blake's personal project. Some kind of independent research. Judging by the highlighted text, it looks important. Whoa, this is strange. Superior race taking over? Telepathic communication? Hallucinations, delusions, insomnia? What is this? This doesn't look like a university project. There are lots of symbols similar to those from the parchment. Are my symbols somehow related to his research? This is why Blake acted so strangely when I showed him the parchment. According to this, he not only knows about this secret society, he's also working on exposing them. Blake either went crazy, or he's onto something big. But why would someone with his IQ believe in a conspiracy theory? What if, just maybe, Crazy Mike wasn't that crazy after all? His delusions and hallucinations might have been caused by something Blake is trying to uncover. Reptilians. What the hell are reptilians? Some kind of lizard cult or something? Here he's drawn sketches of humanoids. They're like lizard-human mutants. Come on, does Blake really believe in this? And how is this connected to the deaths of all those politicians? And what is metaphobia? Here's something. According to Blake, it's a phenomenon when one's mind changes as a result of high telekinetic frequencies. This phenomenon is often mistaken for schizophrenia, but Blake sought to prove the existence of metaphobia. His primary patient was a man named Stuart Winkelstein. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, but Blake was convinced he suffered from metaphobia. Wait a minute. This name rings a bell. Stuart Winkelstein. Winkelstein. I remember now. He was a successful politician from a different political party than my father's, but he had similar goals. Like all the other victims. There's a weird connection between these cases. But what does it all mean? Stuart Winkelstein mysteriously disappeared more than 7 years ago, and Blake couldn't find out what happened to him. According to Blake, this lizard cult somehow screws with people's minds in order to control them. In most cases, the human mind is too fragile to withstand the pressure, and they suffer from metaphobia. Long story short, they become delusional and go mad because of the high level of unnatural frequencies in their brains. When someone suffers from metaphobia, they are highly delusional. They suffer from hallucinations and tend to claim that he or she knows that the human race is doomed. He also mentions a museum in Iran called the Shant-Magorian Museum. Apparently the only one in the world that has an exhibition about mysticism in Sumerian culture. There aren't many details, but he highlighted Sumer and Iran. He's also sketched a few symbols, which are very similar to the ones I gave him. And what is this? He claims there is a book in this Iranian museum that details old Sumerian culture and their connection to this cult. The book is called The Draconium. Sounds demonic. He wrote, "The Draconium is the answer," right underneath the text. This must be really important. What the hell is going on? This has to be connected to my father's death. But a cult? A secret society? Why would they want my father dead? He also mentioned some kind of secret island, but there isn't much information. I should check out the museum Blake mentions in this journal. It must have some information about all this madness. Man, this case is getting out of hand. I better take this journal with me.